Hey everyone, how y'all doing today and welcome back to another video. So, we are playing TCG Pocket and I'm about to get the 45 wins. I'm 1 win away from receiving the emblem in the event that's going on. So very exciting stuff. We'll talk about some strategies and some ideas behind it. But with that being said, I'm going to show you, I use 3 different teams throughout, or 3 different decks I should say. I'll show you the decks I used. So the first deck I used, one of the decks was this Mankey team. So Mankey is a promo card. You can get that from the Lapras EX event. I got plenty of them. You could probably get them easily. Definitely a lot easier than Lapras EX, I would say. I would imagine. So yeah, just some common cards. No EX Pokemon. So I used 2 Sandshrew and 2 Sandslash. I saw a deck online that was running like, I think it was Don Faso Kabuto Kabutops. I don't have Kabutops, so I wasn't able to run that version of it. But if you want to, I think that could work out fine. The idea behind this is that this Mankey, when it uses an attack, it does 10 damage to itself. The reason that's the Mankey you want to use the promo one, is because the evolution does an additional 60. The Primate does an additional 60 damage if it has damage on it. So if you use the attack with Mankey, you take a little bit of damage, then you can evolve it and hit for 100. That's a non-EX Pokemon. So that actually worked out really well. Another deck I used, and one of my favorite decks, is Pikachu EX. I got 2 Pikachu EX, 2 Zapdos EX, and then 2 Voltorb, 2 Electrode. I've seen other versions of it without the Voltorb and Electrode. And then, standard, item cards and supporters. But, yeah, I mean, could be a little bit expensive, I guess, with the Pikachus and Zapdos. And then this deck, I have 2 Staryu, 2 Starmie. I was actually just able to build this. I started this deck late because I pulled out of a free pack in another Starmie. So I was able to build this deck. 2 Articunos. I do have a Lapras EX. Lapras EX is okay. If you get it going with Misty, it's not bad. But the retreat cost is high. And then you need 1 colorless and 2 water energy for that. It's okay. I put 1 in there. You could remove that though. If you want, and then 2 Articuno, 2 Starmie, so it could be a little bit expensive. Another version of this deck, which I saw online, which I didn't run, but I built it, just 2 Articuno. So 2 Articuno, you're guaranteed to start with 1 of them in your hand, and then the other card, basically the Misty to get it going. You could, in theory, win on turn 1, because if you go first, your opponent plays 1 card, you play Articuno, and you have a Misty in your hand. You could roll 3 heads with Misty. Right, and then you could add 3 water energy. I was doing practice battles. I didn't run the deck in the event, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a little bit too inconsistent, but it's not bad. It's not bad. With that being said, I'm 44 wins. You need 45. Now the beautiful thing about this, I'm going to be using this water deck. The beautiful thing about this is that it's like when you lose, you don't drop points. Right? There's no point system, so you could lose 50 times in a row, and the next battle just adds towards your 45 wins. You're not limited to the amount of battles you can do a day, right? So I don't want to say it's necessarily easy. Obviously, if you don't have the cards, it's not going to be easy, but you could certainly do it. So got my coffee with me. Hopefully, everyone's enjoying TCG Pocket. I am. I've been enjoying it. I really like it. So let's see if we can get a win. We will get a win at some point. I don't know if it's going to be this battle, but at some point... Oh, see, I don't like this hand. Because we have Lapras, and I told you I have 1 in there. It's not my favorite card. It's okay. And they're running Articuno, so let's see what I draw. I am going first. It would be nice if I could get a Misty. Oh, I do get a Misty now. It's interesting because I basically want 3 heads, so I could... we got 1. Okay, so if I got 3 heads, I would have been able to attack this turn. Unfortunately, I did not. I only got 1, but at least we got 1. So I'm going to be able to use 2 Pokeballs and pull out 2 Pokemon. So we'll get the Articuno. We'll get the Staryu. Okay. So I'm just going to drop them on the bench and end my turn. So yeah, Lapras EX is interesting because it has such a high retreat. I can't speak. Retreat cost, right? So if you use 1x speed, you're gonna be 3 or anything. So it's kind of hard to get out of there. They're going for Misty as well. Hopefully they hit tails. Misty is so good. It's broken. They get heads, but obviously you might not hit the numbers that you want to, right? So it's kind of a risk, but it's worth the risk, because even if you get one, it's totally worth it. That's not great. I guess all I could do is, I mean, I could heal. I guess if they have 2 Giovannis, they would knock me out. So I might as well heal. So even with 2 Giovannis, it would not knock me out. So I'm just going to end my turn. Next turn, the problem is they're going to have Blizzard. So the next turn, even though I get my 80 damage off, like, it's not enough to KO anything. I do have a Sabrina, though. But still. Alright, let's take this. What? 40. This is not looking so good. I don't have. Yeah, that's right. I used the potion. See, I can't get Lapras out of there now either, even if I wanted to. Alright, so I'll just show you. So, it would have been difficult to win this one. I'm just going to go ahead and concede. So, it doesn't go against me. Nothing happens, right? I just don't get the win. So, nothing happens. So, I was actually thinking of conceding first turn just to show you that you just back out. Still have 44 wins. Obviously, I'm not losing a win, right? So, we just jump into another game. It's not a big deal. So, even if you lose multiple times in a row, don't even worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and see. Maybe we'll get a better hand. We do go second. I do like going second. With this team, as I said, you can win with Articuno on turn 1 if you get lucky enough. But I will drop Articuno. But generally, I do like going the second turn because you can't place an energy down, right? So I'm going to go ahead and throw all my Pokemon down so they can't red card me. I mean, they could, but like then I would gain a card, and I don't really like my hand anyway. So, okay, so we're battling a Mewtwo EX deck. So I battle these a lot. And I win, I lose. I mean, it really depends if they can get going, right, with Mewtwo and then with Gardevoir. So Gardevoir, what it does is you could put an energy onto your active Pokemon. I think it's your active Pokemon, so if you get it going, you put it on. They have Slowpoke, then you can get Mewtwo's attacks going, and it's pretty dangerous. Slowpoke, though, have I seen that? Tail Whip? I don't know if I feel like I haven't seen it. But either way, okay, so they're going to put Slowpoke in the lead. Give me a Misty top deck. It's a Misty top deck, so if we get one, we'll be able to attack this turn. Like, even if we roll 1 heads, we'll at least be able to attack, but we would like to roll up. We don't even get 1. See, that's the downside to Misty, but it's still worth playing. It's still a great card, and I'll just end the turn right there. So I don't know how many battles we're doing. We're doing until we get the win. So it might be this battle. It might be 10 battles from now. Who knows, right? We could obviously get very unlucky. We might lose. We might make mistakes as well. I'm not experienced in the TCG. So we'll see how things go. They have Mewtwo. Okay, so they're also curly. A little bit scary. They're setting up here. They're setting up that Mewtwo. Alright, Professor's Research. That's pretty good, but even if we draw into a Misty, we can't use it this turn. We do not, but I can go ahead and put that on, and I can attack for 40 at least. Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point, no reason not to just go for the damage. Okay, so if they have Gardevoir, they're going to be able to set up. I have 2 Mewtwo EX. I just don't have the Gardevoir, so I can't build the deck yet. But once I get... There it is. See, there it is. So once during your turn, you may take a Psychic Energy from your Energy Zone and attach it to a Psychic Pokemon in your active spot. Okay, so... They could have actually done that and put it on Slowpoke. I guess they didn't want to. Interesting. Okay, so we actually top decked the Misty. So let's go ahead and use it on Lapras right now. Because no matter what... I'm going to be able to... We do get it set up Articuno. We got 1. Better than nothing. So I can go ahead and set up Articuno right here. They're going to be able to KO Articuno next turn. Yeah, unfortunately they got the Gardevoir. They're gonna be able to KO the Articuno. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one because they bring in Mewtwo, right? Yeah. Here's what happens. They bring in the Mewtwo, and then they only have 2 energy. They attach one, and then they use Gardevoir to attach another, and attack with Side Drive, and that will be enough to KO my Articuno. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I am just gonna concede. Yeah, that's what happens when you get that deck going. Once it gets going, once you get that Gardevoir, oh man, those Mewtwo's are really, really. Oh, I forgot to send a thanks. But okay, that's okay. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. If I lose this one, I might go in with the Mankey deck and take a look at it. But yeah, looking forward to building the Mewtwo deck. Once I get the 2 Gardevoirs, I'm going to build it. I battle that team a lot. Going second. Okay, I do prefer going second. Alright. Articuno and Staryu. I do have 2 Professor's Research. I'm going to play both Pokemon. No reason not to. Now, if they do have a red card, they don't know I have 2 Professor's Research. So, they might not want to opt to red card because I'd still get 3 cards. If I kept any more than 3, it would make sense for them to red card, right? Red card, they go for Professor's Research. Red card pretty much takes your hand, puts it back into your deck, and you draw 3 cards. So I would just still get my 3 cards back. That's why I feel like they're not going to. So Dratini, okay, so Dragonite I have seen. Corphine, I've seen that as well. Another Corphine. Look, I haven't seen that one. I don't think I've ever seen that card. What was that, dude? Look at the top 3 cards of the deck and put it. Okay, well, we'll continue on. It's Professor's Research. Why not? Sabrina and Lapras. Alright, so I do have 4 cards in my hand right now, so they might want to. They might, if they have red card, they'll probably use it now. But I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, I have no choice. I just have to let it go. Hopefully they don't have it, but they're drawing 2 more cards. I'm assuming every deck runs a red card. I would imagine. There it is. There it is. So I'm gonna lose my cards. I'll still get 3 back, but it's fine. We'll see what we get. We do get a red card and a Pokeball and a Staryu. Okay. Corphine comes in. Ooh, Dragonite. So they're trying to set up for the Dragonite. Gotta attach that. I'll play the Staryu. Oh, I should have Pokeballed first. That was a mistake. I'm not gonna red card, no point. I'll just go for the damage. If they have the Dragonite, they'll be able to evolve the Dragonite. They still need like 4 energy. I think it's is it 2 colorless? I don't know. Like a water and electric or something. Let's see if they evolve the Dragonair. Maybe they have it, maybe they don't. I feel like they do have it. They've used yeah, both Professor's Research. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's the Dragonite. This is I don't have this card, so this is another deck I want to build once I get them. So 1 water, 1 lightning, and 2 colors. 1 of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen. Yeah, 4 times. It does 50 damage. Yeah, that's that's a lot of damage, alright. Sabrina, okay. I might as... I don't know. Yeah, I might as well just to thin out my deck. I can't play it down on the bench, but I might as well pull out the Articuno there. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to use any supporters, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Blizzard. And that will KO the Corphine, so... do some damage as well to the bench Pokemon. Again, Dragonite still needs... It needs a lot. It's a good card, but it does need a lot of energy attachment. Is there anything to accelerate that on the Dragonite? I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Because this deck doesn't run... I mean, this is not going to run the Gardevoir, so... I don't know. But either way, we take that... I'm going to thin out the deck some more. No, I'm not, because there's no card. Yeah, I didn't think there were any more. That's okay. You want to set up the Lapras now? Maybe we'll set up the Lapras. And I'll just go ahead and get rid of the coffee. We just need one more. And I have a Sabrina, so if they bring in Dragonite, I could just Sabrina for the Dratini and take the win. So let's see if that's how it plays out. Like, no matter what they play on the bench, I feel like. Dragonite, okay, so Dragonite would not get K. Wait, did that took some damage? Oh, it's at 90, okay. So yeah, Dragonite would actually not get KO'd. That was a great play by my opponent. Okay. Potion, he's gonna heal up the Dragonite. That's fine. Dragonite definitely will get a KO onto Articuno. Ooh, Sabrina. Okay, I don't love that, but I can still attach and then retreat next turn if I have to. Star me, okay. I don't love doing that. I pretty much wasted my energy there. I'm gonna do Evolve. I don't know, it is possible that Articuno does survive the next attack, right? From Dragonite, because Dragonite has to, so a Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. So it could go after, for example, the Articuno, but it might not. So I guess we'll find out. Sorry, we'll see what it does. Okay, no, Articuno survived. Staryu fainted, but we're going to be able to win. Because we're going to take out that Dragonite. Because it's at 80, and my opponent conceded. So that is the 45th win. You love to see it. Awesome. So victory there. Great game to my opponent. Yeah, again, that's another team I want to try. I just don't have the Dragonites. But, yeah, there we go. 45. So a gold emblem that can be obtained. I don't think it goes any higher than this. That's why I want. You have acquired all emblems of this kind. Yep. So very nice. So as I said, you can keep on playing, right? So even if you lose like 10 times in a row, you're not going down. It's not like you're going from 44 to 43 to 42, where the wins actually matter, right? If you take a loss. So cool. Yeah. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the emblem. I'm definitely going to attach it. So I have a Charizard emblem, Mewtwo, and then I could attach like all of them, like I guess bronze, silver, and then gold. Up to I have to. Okay, remove it. That looks cool. That looks cool. Alright, yeah, I mean, happy with that. So that is the event that they currently have going on. And yeah, you have time. You're going to be able to win that. I can't want to pick this. I don't need those promos. I ended up getting them, so I'm not going to. But yeah, anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate that. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.